Welcome back, everyone. Today, we're counting down the 10 most beautiful cities in the US. Are you ready? Let's get to it.
First up, we're heading to the city by the bay. San Francisco is known for its iconic Golden Gate Bridge, and let me tell you, the pictures don't do it justice. I heard that on the day they finished painting the Golden Gate Bridge, they immediately had to start painting it again from the other side. It's true, it takes a lot of work to keep that bridge looking so fabulous, darling. But San Francisco is more than just a pretty bridge. You've got those adorable cable cars, the smell of sourdough bread wafting through the air, and enough hills to give you a workout just walking around. And don't even get me started on Alcatraz. I'm not sure I'd want to spend a night in that spooky old prison, but it sure is fascinating to think about all the stories those walls could tell. San Francisco is a city that truly has it all: beauty, history, and just a touch of quirkiness. What's not to love?
If you're enjoying this journey so far, don't forget to like and share this video. Your support helps us share these types of videos with a global audience. Thanks. Now back to the show.
Next stop, the Big Apple, New York City, the city that never sleeps. I don't know about you, but I'd be exhausted if I lived there. They need a good nap. But seriously, folks, New York is incredible. Where else can you find world-class museums, Broadway shows, and a pizza joint on every corner? You could spend weeks just exploring Central Park, that big green oasis in the middle of all the hustle and bustle. It's the perfect place for a picnic, a bike ride, or maybe even a little rollerblading. And then there's Times Square, the most brightly lit place on Earth. I swear, they have enough billboards up there to reach the moon. New York is definitely a city that will leave you wanting more. Just make sure you pack your walking shoes. Let's head south to Miami, where the sun is always shining, the beaches are always packed, and the music is always playing. Miami is a city that knows how to have a good time. Whether you're strolling down Ocean Drive, sipping mojitos in Little Havana, or just soaking up the rays on South Beach, you're guaranteed to leave with a smile on your face. And speaking of South Beach, have you ever seen so many beautiful people in one place? I swear, it's like walking onto the set of a movie. But Miami isn't just about beaches and nightlife. It's also a melting pot of cultures, with influences from Cuba, South America, and the Caribbean. That means the food is absolutely incredible. So if you're looking for a city that's equal parts relaxation and excitement, look no further than Miami.
If you're enjoying this video and want to support the channel, consider shopping through our affiliate links in the description. It won't cost you anything extra, but it helps us cover the costs of creating more great content for you. Thank you.
Next up, we're heading to the Pacific Northwest, to a city that's near and dear to my heart, Seattle. Seattle is a city that's known for its coffee, its grunge music, and its, well, interesting weather. Let's just say you might want to pack an umbrella. But don't let the rain scare you away. Seattle is a city that's full of surprises. For starters, they have more coffee shops per capita than any other city in the US. And yes, the rumors are true. The coffee is incredible. But Seattle is more than just a caffeine fix. It's also home to the iconic Space Needle, the bustling Pike Place Market, and the beautiful Olympic Sculpture Park. And if you're a music lover, you can't miss a visit to the Museum of Pop Culture, or MoPop, which celebrates all things music, movies, and pop culture. Seattle is a city that's both cool and cozy, with something to offer everyone. Just don't forget your raincoat. Next stop, New Orleans, baby. Get ready to let the good times roll in this vibrant city that's bursting with music, history, and culture. New Orleans is a city that truly knows how to party, especially during Mardi Gras. I'm talking parades, costumes, beads, and enough king cake to feed a small army. But even when it's not Mardi Gras, New Orleans is a feast for the senses. From the soulful sounds of jazz music on Frenchmen Street to the spicy aromas of Cajun and Creole cuisine, this city will have you dancing in the streets. And speaking of dancing, you can't go to New Orleans without experiencing a second-line parade. It's a New Orleans tradition where a brass band leads a parade through the streets, and everyone's invited to join in the fun. New Orleans is a city that will stay with you long after you've left. Just be prepared to come home with a few extra pounds from all the delicious food. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading to the Windy City, Chicago, a city known for its stunning architecture, its passionate sports fans, and of course, its deep dish pizza. Now, I've heard people say that Chicago-style pizza is more like a casserole than a pizza. And you know what? They're not wrong. But trust me, it's delicious. Just be prepared to unhinge your jaw to get a bite. But Chicago is more than just pizza, although it's a very important part. You can spend an afternoon strolling along the Magnificent Mile, taking in the views from the Willis Tower, that's the Sears Tower to us old-timers, or catching a show in the Theater District. And if you're an art lover, you can't miss a visit to the Art Institute of Chicago, home to masterpieces like Grant Wood's American Gothic. Chicago is a city that's both sophisticated and down-to-earth, with something for everyone. Just don't forget your appetite. Aloha, everyone! Welcome to Honolulu, Hawaii. The capital of Hawaii, Honolulu is your gateway to pristine beaches, lush rainforests, and breathtaking volcanoes. Don't miss Waikiki Beach, perfect for surfing and sunbathing, or just relax and enjoy the view. Feeling adventurous? Hike Diamond Head for panoramic views. Honolulu is also rich in history and culture. Visit Pearl Harbor and the Iolani Palace, the only royal residence in the U.S. Relax and reconnect with nature. And don't forget your sunscreen. Get ready to roll the dice, folks, because we're heading to Las Vegas. The entertainment capital of the world, the city of lights, Sin City, whatever you call it. Las Vegas is a destination that's sure to leave a lasting impression. Las Vegas is a city that's all about excess. We're talking towering hotels, dazzling shows, and enough casinos to bankrupt a small country. But hey, it's all in good fun, right? You can spend your days lounging by the pool, shopping at designer boutiques, or trying your luck at the roulette wheel. And at night, the city comes alive with dazzling lights, world-class entertainment, and enough energy to power a small city. Be sure to catch a show while you're in town. From Cirque du Soleil to Celine Dion, Las Vegas has something for everyone. And if you're feeling lucky, you can always try your hand at the slots or the blackjack tables. Just don't forget, what happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Next up, we're heading to the birthplace of the American Revolution, Boston, Massachusetts. Boston is brimming with history, charm, and enough clam chowder to satisfy any appetite. Wander the cobblestone streets of Beacon Hill, explore Faneuil Hall Marketplace, or cheer on the Red Sox at Fenway Park. Walk the Freedom Trail, passing landmarks like Paul Revere's house and the Old North Church. And don't miss the famous clam chowder. Boston surprises with world-class museums and a vibrant theater scene. Pack your walking shoes because there's a lot to see and do in this historic city. Last but not least, we're heading to sunny San Diego, California. They call it America's finest city, and let me tell you, they're not wrong. San Diego has it all: miles of pristine beaches, perfect weather year-round, and enough things to see and do to keep you busy for weeks. Plus, they have amazing tacos. What's not to love? You can spend your days exploring Balboa Park, home to the world-famous San Diego Zoo, relaxing on Coronado Beach, or catching a wave at La Jolla Cove. And if you're feeling adventurous, you can even go whale watching. I heard a funny story about the weather in San Diego. Apparently, a tourist once asked a local, "When do you have winter here?" And the local replied, "Oh honey, we don't." And it's true. San Diego is pretty much perfect weather all year round. So, if you're looking for a city with sunshine, smiles, and endless possibilities, look no further than San Diego. Just don't forget your flip-flops and your sunscreen. Well, there you have it, folks. My picks for the most beautiful cities in the USA. From the hustle and bustle of New York City to the laid-back vibes of Honolulu, there's something for everyone in this amazing country. Now it's your turn. Tell me in the comments below what your favorite city in the USA is and why. And if you have any suggestions for other cities I should check out, let me know. I'm always up for an adventure.
Thought this was good? Oh, we're just getting started. Subscribe and join me for our next adventure. Be sure to check out our other videos for more exciting travel destinations. Thanks for watching, and we will see you soon.